Rivalries are created by history, inspired by pride, fueled by passion, and passed down through generations. Today, on a 100-yard patch of turf in the Treasure State, Montana's centuries-old rivalry is ignited once again as the Cats and the Griz battle on the gridiron for the 121st time. Houses will be divided, friendships tested, and memories made. What is at stake? A season, bragging rights, and a trophy that divides the state. The Brawl is next.
On the final week of the regular season, most eyes in the college football world are set on the Gallatin Valley. A lot at stake as number 3 Montana State, looking for a Big Sky title, battles the 13th ranked Grizzlies, who to many are playing for a playoff berth in this, the 121st edition of the Brawl of the Wild. And for a big game like this, we need a big broadcast crew as we welcome you high above Bobcat Stadium, everyone, alongside the former Montana State and Montana defensive coordinator Ty Gregorak, as well as the former Montana QB and coach Marty Morningweg. I'm Ben Creighton. Ashley Washburn and Jay Cohn will also join us down on the field. Guys, this is a rivalry that divides households. It divides towns big and small. It divides the entire state of Montana. Ty, I'll begin with you. You've coached in a lot of these games. What makes Cat Griz so special?
Well, Ben, the whole week leading up to this is what's special. And today, it is cold. It is clear. We had game day in the house. It's a perfect day for the 121st Brawl.
And Marty, you've played in this game. I imagine it's got to be even more special for the guys playing on the field.
Ben and Ty, you win this game, you get to live with it for the rest of your life. You lose the game, you have to live with it for the rest of your life.
Montana State will get the ball to start out this Brawl of the Wild. The Griz won the toss, they deferred. And Montana looking to play spoiler again. A little deja vu for Montana State. Again, they also had a chance to win the Big Sky title last year out in Missoula, but it was the Grizzlies who got that 29-10 win as Montana State looks to keep the trophy here in Bozeman. They have played this game 120 times, one of the longest tenured rivalries in all of college football, as they are going to tee it up. We've been hearing about this hype this entire week. Let's get it rolling as Marquis Johnson is back to return for Montana State. And they'll call fair catch inside the 10-yard line. So Montana State's offense coming onto the field, one of the best rushing attacks in all of the FCS. And Ty, I'll start with you. You and I have watched Tommy Mellott. To quote Pat McAfee earlier today on College Game Day, that man is electric.
Well, he is. Obviously, Butte America right there. He's just special with his feet. He's dynamic with the ball in his hands. But, I mean, just, yeah, down in that low red zone, he calls his own number. He's got a lot of scores. He's just doing a great job this season.
6 in total offense in the Big Sky this season. 705 yards on the ground for Tommy Mellott. As he keeps it on the first play, he finds a window, able to escape one tackle, cuts back inside, and a strong start for Tommy Mellott as he moves the sticks. Derek Snell, the man in motion for Montana State. Now the give to Elijah Elliott. And Elliott busting through the hole, gets into Grizzly territory. 2 straight strong runs for the Bobcats to start this one. Mellott with the keeper again, gets to the edge, down the fringe, cuts inside. Mellott taken down at around the 12-yard line. Boy, this offense, the running attack for Montana State with a strong start.
And the kid 2 plays ago, the big tight end, real sneaky block here, just gets enough to free Tommy up for another 15 yards.
Patrick O'Connell with the stop. Bobby Houck said, hey, we may be the underdogs in this one, but we got the overall record as Elijah Elliott gets the carry, still on his feet, and able to battle close to the goal line.
Yeah, Ben, since the streak was broken in 2002, the streak was 16 games by the Montana Grizzlies. It's now tied 9-9 with neither of them playing in the COVID year.
The keeper up the gut. And you talk about a strong start for Montana State.
Touchdown, Tommy Mellott, the touchdown maker.
The perimeter blocking was outstanding to spring some of those big plays.
Yeah, delayed call there from the officials, but Tommy Mellott now gets his 8th rushing TD this season. Blake Lesnar on for the PAT. And boy, if Montana State wanted as strong of a start as that. They definitely caught it on that first series. As a kicker this season for Montana State, 53 touchbacks. It's going to be Malik Flowers letting it fly into the end zone. And now on the Montana State sideline, we go down to Ashley Washburn.
You know, guys, there is simply no greater divide than the 121st Brawl of the Wild. It's a battle for the state, and it's a battle for this trophy right here. The great divide. The Griz have been the keeper of this 306-pound bronze trophy over the past year, but on Thursday they had to give it up so it can make its way to Bozeman. Norm Jones is a designated transporter. It has been the last 21 years, puts it in the back of his pickup truck and drives it to either or Brawl location. But now the question is he going to help the Griz take it back to Missoula, or is it staying here in Bozeman, guys?
Ashley, appreciate it. As we had a false start here on Montana to start out this first drive.
False start. Offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty. It's first down.
For both programs, this is a fun atmosphere this afternoon here in Bozeman. Lucas Johnson in the pistol on 1st and 15 on play action. Johnson floats it up, and that one incomplete, and there's a flag. This will be PI on Montana State.
A lot of match coverage, so it's zone coverage with man principles inside it, though.
Handoff going to Nick Osmo. And the redshirt sophomore able to get to the 39. Nolan Askelson with the stop for Montana State. Johnson again to pass. Goes to the far side. That one hauled in by Malik Flowers. Able to escape one tackle. And it looks like he is going to get enough to move the sticks for Montana. For Osmo this season, 6 in the Big Sky. Johnson, pocket collapsing, just able to get rid of it.
Excellent pressure by the Bobcat front.
Back in the pistol again for Johnson. Keeping it on the ground. Going to Osmo. And Osmo dragged down right at midfield. Johnson running out of time and just dumps it off to Osmo. And a nice find there by QB1. And some movement before the snap.
False start. Offense. Everybody but the snapper. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
Football is after the penalty. 1st and 15. Back to the ground game again for Montana.
Yeah, Ben, both stadiums, Bobcat Stadium and Washington Griz, are in the top 5 for attendance almost every year. I think Montana's at number 2 right now, behind Jacksonville State, which is getting about 40th game, 40,000.
Cat Stadium, absolutely fantastic. Play action again from Johnson. This time goes to the near side and pushed out of bounds.
It's actually number 22 in the FCS right now in third down defense.
Can they hold Johnson? And that one caught. Once again, Mitch Roberts, their top target in this Grizzly receiving core, and another first down.
Seeing that ball in too, because it looked like Ben Seymour kind of got a hand on it.
Deep shot from Lucas Johnson going to the end zone. Was that one hauled in? Yes, touchdown Montana. Talk about a big catch right there from Malik Flowers for their first trip to the end zone today. 30-yard completion.
What an exciting game we have going on early in the first quarter.
I was just going to say, what a way to respond by Montana's offense to respond to that Tommy Malott touchdown drives.
Another kick on the way, and another fair catch called, this time into the arms of Derek Snell. This weekend here in the Gallatin Valley, as Montana State will take over again on offense on the first play of the series. They hand off to Elijah Elliott, and Elliott bouncing off a couple tackles and gets near midfield. A strong run and a strong start so far for this Montana State offense.
Yeah, you see Robbie Haupt there missed the tackle. That doesn't happen much. He's Montana's all-time leading tackler.
Taco Dowler, the man in motion for the Bobcats. Another give on the ground, and Elijah Elliott able to get past the original line of scrimmage. And they'll do this a lot. Montana State, they'll use both QBs. As Chambers with the keeper off the gut. Chambers past the 40 and into Griz territory. Boy, Brent Vegan, you know this Bobcat faithful, happy to see him back. Themselves Big Cat, Little Cat in regards to Sean Chambers and Tommy Malott, as Big Cat will keep it on the keeper. Gets to the 30 and another solid run.
He's a big guy too. I mean, he's all a 6'4", 235. You got to make business decisions when you tackle him.
Yeah, they do. That was a 4-yard gain, and my gosh, you think the Grizzlies slowed him down a little bit.
Now the give to Malott. Malott spins and brought down just short of the 10.
Breaking tackles. Look at all the air there. The quarterback, Chambers, was just reading number 96 of the Montana Grizzlies, and if he squeezes, he gives it. If he goes and plays Malott on the edge, then he keeps it.
Performance against Cal Poly. Malott in motion. They give it to him again. Malott maneuvering his way and dives over the end zone. Big Cat giving it to Little Cat, and Montana State into the blue turf again.
They ran this play 2 plays ago. It's an unbalanced formation. It's a quad set, just trying to see how Montana's going to get it lined up.
Yeah, they're motioning Malott to the unbalanced quads, and they're 2 for 2 on that. You know, Tommy Malott should be called Big Little Cat because he's playing big today.
Butte America, coach. He runs hard.
Angles. They have to take the proper angle on this young man.
Malik Flowers will haul it in just in front of the goal line. He's a dangerous return man and gets spun down. And again, a lot of offense between the Bobcats and the Grizzlies so far. On the ground, Osmo with a strong run to start this series for Montana, and Osmo with a solid start. Just absolutely clicking quickly to the line for Montana. Osmo with the carry again, and lucky to get maybe a yard on that carry. And again, movement.
Ball start. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. It's third down.
He doesn't usually bring a lot of pressure on these 3rd and longs. You see a 4-man rush here.
Floats it up, out of bounds, trying to find Ryan Simpson. State.
Oh, jeez.
And that one gets away. Shades of Weber State. And that one is going to be scooped up in the end zone. And that's going to be a touchdown for Montana State. Boy, mistakes, penalties, and now you got a botched snap.
On the field. It's a touchdown.
Rohrbach, the punter, should have just scooped that ball out of bounds there rather than taking a safety, rather than allowing Montana State to climb onto the football for a touchdown in the end zone.
That one not even close. That one a good, maybe what, 7 feet above his head.
Yeah, Coach, and we saw 4 of those in one game against Weber State. 8 points off of those plays right there, and they win by 5 points. For Montana, he's averaging over 46 yards a punt. He's a good player.
Graves hauling it in and gets to about the 30-yard line for that touchdown for Montana State. So the Montana bounce back here. All alone, Johnson eludes a couple tacklers, and he can do this as well and take off with his legs, and he'll slide down into Montana State territory. This time not able to escape it.
Again, 4-man rush. You're going to see a lot of this today, guys. 4-man rush. Watch the twist scheme going out on the edges. Nice job containing the football, getting pressure on Lucas Johnson, and eventually the sack.
Blake Schmidt with the sack there for Montana State.
Yeah, that was a TE. So the tackle goes first, then loops around to the inside, and they collapsed on Johnson, the quarterback.
Rylan Ortt also coming in. Blitz coming on the screen. And nowhere going. In fact, brought down behind the line for 4th down.
Montana State kept the 3 up the gut on, and Montana had a decent play to go against this type of blitz. They just didn't execute the blocking down the field very well.
No, Lucas Johnson makes the right read. They're bringing the house. They even brought the free safety, Rylan Ortt. Good play call, just trying to get the ball out of his hand in a hurry. Nice job by Montana State's defense swallowing it up.
Can they get a clean snap again here on 4th down? And that one bobbled, but able to recover and just barely able to get it away as Taco Dowler will call for fair catch inside the 10.
I am joined by a special guest, Nick Faldo, 6-time major winner. Now you can add guest picker to your resume. How was this morning on College Game Day?
That was crazy. I've never done anything like that, and so I'm very much a rookie. So I think I did a good job.
Well, you picked the Bobcats, and the Bobcats have been a team that you have really been a fan of since moving to Bozeman this year. What has Bozeman meant to you since moving here earlier this year?
Well, we thought about it, a couple of years back. We bought some property. We love it up here in Montana, and so we moved up full time in August. It was 100 degrees, and then here we are. A couple of months later, opened the doors this morning for the dogs, and they backed off. They took a yard. They went, whoa. So, we love it. We love the scenery. We love the lifestyle. We love the people. Montana people are great. and you know, and hopefully I can bring some golf here sometime. Would be great.
Well, we needed to get a little warmer for that. But last question for me, 121st Brawl of the Wild, first time ever experiencing this. What are your thoughts looking at this crowd and just this atmosphere?
You know, I'm coming from England. We have nothing, or Britain, we have nothing like this college atmosphere. So I've always marveled at that, how fortunate these guys and girls are, you know, to whatever sports they're playing, to have so much support. And it carries for the whole of their life, doesn't it? You know, you meet businessmen in their whatever, 60s, 70s, still support their colleges and what. So you're very lucky in America for, you know, having this support, having, you know, so much financial support to make this happen. You know, and these guys are good, aren't they? They play with their hearts. This is a big day, so I'm loving it. Yeah.
Well, it's a fun game. Thank you so much for your time, Nick. Back to you guys.
That will end the first quarter here at Bobcats Stadium. A strong start for Montana State, a 21-7 lead for the third-ranked Bobcats here in the 121st edition of the Brawl of the Wild. Second quarter coming up on the other side. He said during the break, this is a huge third down for Montana's defense, trying to stop Tommy Mellott. And they're not going to do that as QB1 picks up a first down. The run should hit. It just continues to show his growth as a player here for Montana State, as right on cue will keep it on the ground again. It looks like he's going to get enough to move the sticks again.
Last week, the head coach at Cal Poly, the best offenses are more balanced offenses.
No question about that. Elijah Elliott with the carry. Another strong run for the guy who was at the top of the depth chart heading into this matchup against Montana. Derek Snell, the man in motion for Montana State. Mellott doing work with his legs again. And deja vu, another first down thanks to Tommy Mellott.
Derek Snell, number 8, the Alaskan assassin, is such a valuable asset because they'll flex him out wide. He's great at point of attack. I've told you, I think he's got some of the best hands on the team. He's an excellent catcher. But another great perimeter block by that young man, Derek Snell.
Of course, Taco Dowler now the man in motion for the Bobcats. Keeping on the ground, here's Marquis Johnson.
154 rush yards against Poly, set the school record, and it's the most this year in FCS football.
There's Chambers back into the game for Montana State.
Same play, Ty, Ben. It was, oh, we got a little juice going here.
Yeah, and it was Hauk who brought him down after the whistle.
The play was over. Personal foul. Defense, number 17. Hauk gets to the goal. Automatic first down.
A lot in motion. Chambers going to his right, cuts back inside. Dancing to the 5. Chambers picking up a first down.
What a great run. A couple broken tackles. This man, Chambers, is a big, strong, athletic, tough runner.
Looking for an opening, and finally he gets in and breaks over the plane. But there is a flag.
Rolling field is a touchdown. Offside.
Defense, yeah.
Number 6. That's how it's flagged.
Justin Ford was trying to get a jump and trying to get into the Bobcat backfield again. It was a little early.
17 rushing touchdowns now for Sean Chambers on the year.
And he's missed the last 3 games.
Right.
He's missed the last 3 weeks. Crazy.
So far. And that one hauled in inside the 5. It's going to be Flowers cutting inside and taken down, but there's a flag thrown at the 15-yard line.
Bobby's son, and little known, but he's also got a nephew, Ryan Terrell, who went to Missoula Loyola.
You see him just have an extensive drive to keep the defense off the field right now and try to freshen them up a little bit.
That was a nice little screen pass to Osmo, number 26.
To give to Osmo, and pulling a couple bodies to about the 42-yard line. There for the Bobcats. Back to the back, trying to pick up that first down. Going to be close to that first down marker. Nope, he'll pick it up and move the sticks.
Guy.
Johnson looking to throw over the middle, incomplete, and a late flag.
Pass interference. Defense, number 9. 15-yard penalties at previous spot. Automatic first down.
If he doesn't have to.
Flowers in motion, and he gets the carry. Flowers bouncing to the outside, gets the edge. Flowers with one man to beat, and wrapped up by his ankles. A touchdown saving tackle possibly by Daniel Louis-Lakepa.
Yep. Saw Callahan O'Reilly miss on the perimeter there. Good play by Flowers.
In the red zone, Montana. And that time going to Xavier Harris. Play fake. Roberts stays on his feet. Roberts brought down just short of the goal line. Bunched up on the line. And Johnson lost the football. And it's going to be hauled in by Montana State. Wow, capitalizing on another mistake. Callahan O'Reilly with the recovery.
Just when you think Montana's got a good drive going, they're knocking on the door to score, and who is it? Callahan O'Reilly, the takeaway machine this year.
Defense. Mulatto with the keeper, and he's got open turf. And he'll pick up a first down and a whole lot more as he gallops out of bounds.
Well, just as I'm loving up Nash Fouch, you can just hard to tackle. Different body type than Sean Chambers, but I'm telling you, his lower half and his hips, he is hard to tackle. Great job by Tommy Mulatto. All him. Move the chains.
Mulatto already over the century mark today, his 6th this season. To give to Elijah Elliott. And Elliott dragging some bodies to the 30-yard line.
McAfee is such a great addition to that show, though. I just love how refreshing he is to listen to.
There's Trayton Pickering to the 50, and Pickering taken down short of the 40.
And where's he from, Ben? Sunburst, Montana.
Gotta like it. That was a little keeper play, and the Montana Griz were right in Tommy Mulatto's face, and he went up and over. That's a quarterback's responsibility to get it to the open man. By any means possible. Great play by Tommy. Nice run after the catch by Montana State.
This Bobcat offense in Grizzly territory. Elijah Elliott spins away from one tackle, continues to fight. He gets to about the 36-yard line. 21-4. So two solid coaches, both on the sidelines today for both squads. Mulatto on the keeper. And picks up another first down. Those are on the ground already here in the first half. Mulatto looking to throw and goes with a strike on the far side, and another first down. That one hauled in. It's going to be Willie Patterson with the catch.
And throws that Tommy can make. And Coach said it earlier this week. He's an underrated passer. If he's got time to set his feet and he's got a clean pocket, he's damn good, Ben.
Growth he's seen in Tommy Mulatto with his passing ability, and wrapped up behind the line. A strong throw down right there to bring Elijah Elliott down. Left here in the second quarter. 2nd and 11. Looking to add on to this lead. Elijah Elliott getting inside the 20.
Yeah.
Clock winding. Mulatto's just going to spike this.
Yeah, spike it under 5, and then the field goal will take you into half.
Weird.
Yeah.
Again, a 34-yarder for Blake Lesnar. And that one good. Just snuck in. But again, a strong first half from this Montana State offense. 31-7 at the break here in the 121st edition of Cat Griz.
Plays, and we got another half football to play, though.
Another half of football to play. Are you making any adjustments in this second half? Are you happy with what this team is doing so far?
No, I think State second down on the play action. Lucas Johnson rolling to his right, and that one incomplete as he was trying to find Mitch Roberts, but fell short in front of him. Third down.
You can see the Griz players trying to keep themselves warm. It is cold on the shaded side.
Now they got the space heaters down on that Griz sideline. Third down, Johnson all alone in the backfield. Lots of time in the pocket, and slings it to Roberts, and Roberts cuts inside, and he's going to be brought down just short of that first down marker to bring up 4th down.
How important this first series was. He said it in the interview at halftime.
I love his mindset, though. 0-0 ball game, and we're going to keep attacking. That aggressive mindset, got to have it.
Oh, it's big. It's for sort of, there's a nice pass play. Beautiful touch.
Derek Snell on the haul. He gets near midfield.
It looks like Montana is going to struggle stopping Montana State, but getting back to this ballgame, this is for a lot of marbles here, right? Big Sky Championship for Montana State, playoff implications, seeding for the playoffs on both teams. And the marbles are kind of big here.
Pat McAfee used Alaskan Assassin earlier today on the game day set, and he
There
goes right to him again. Cuts inside, the big tight end rumbling inside the 30. Going to Marquis Johnson, following some blockers. Johnson tearing up the frigid turf, and Johnson streaks into the end zone. And the rushing attack for the Bobcats continuing to absolutely roll.
Absolutely not the way Montana wanted to come out of half. 3 and out on offense, another prolonged drive, and a touchdown for Montana State's O.
The Montana State fans, they're starting to light up the cigar like Red Auerbach.
Now with a 27-yard touchdown run to put the Bobcats up 38-7, as that again will fly into the back of the end zone.
Of the Bobcat runners.
Montana offense looking for any sort of momentum, and a strike over the middle completes that one to Aaron Fonts. Johnson throws again, this time finds his tight end, and Cole Grossman spins from a tackle, and a first down for the tight end out of Vancouver, Washington.
Get back in the ball game.
This time the dump off. Going to Osmo and tripped up. Second down. Johnson, that one picked off.
Rylan Ortt, the young man from Missoula, Montana, coached by Dane Oliver at Sentinel High School. What a big-time play.
That's big for that young man coming out of Missoula High School. He gets a pick in the Brawl of the Wild.
So I was mentioning there's 93 players on both these programs from Montana. 18 from right here in Bozeman, 17 from Missoula. Great play by that young man coming off that long suspension before the championship game. Great to see him making plays.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to feel good if you're Rylan Ortt with everything he had to go through this season. Finally able to come back on the field, and he gets a pick. Malad, who's had a big day on the ground, looking to continue that one. He finds a window and runs out of bounds near midfield.
He's from Butte, America. He's tough. He likes getting hit. He likes throwing out shots. Watch this.
Yeah, there's a front door escape. He took care of himself there.
119 yards on the ground for Malad. He's going to share the wealth, give it back to Marquis Johnson, gets beyond the 40. Bring up a question to him about the running game, he's going to say every single time, it starts with the O-line as they create a big hole again for Marquis Johnson, and Johnson wrapped up near the 15.
That's another gaping hole, Ben. I mean, just gaping holes, and then they run to air, and then they break tackles.
Sticking with 12 personnel, 1 back, 2 tight ends, just running zone. Hat on hats. Nice job there. Who's that, Corbin Walker? We're recruiting Corbin out of Renton, Washington. He's a good young man, great family.
Sean Chambers plunges ahead as he had Derek Snell as well as RJ Fitzgerald right there. And then before that snap, 343 rushing yards today for Montana State.
Delta package here, guys. You got a big quarterback, a big tailback. You got RJ Fitzgerald at fullback from Dillon, Montana, and Montana does a great job stuffing it.
Yeah, Chambers with nowhere to go there. That D line for Montana just absolutely swarmed over him. Chambers again up the middle and brought down just short of the 10, who has been solid this afternoon. And he adds on to that. A 41-7 lead here in this Cat Griz showdown in Bozeman. Almost 1,300 total yards combined in those 2 games, but I mean, this offense.
And all Montana State, momentum-wise.
And for the rushing attack, they can't get anything going either. Only 20 yards on the ground for Montana.
Well, what a great tack, boys, playing on their home turf. Awesome.
That's special, isn't it?
Johnson's got a wide open target on the far side and brought down out of bounds. Mitch Roberts with the catch.
Hey, that'll way to go, Lucas John.
15-yard reception to go along with the 15-yard penalty, showing off the arm, going back to Flowers, incomplete. As Campbell was on 23 for 137 yards. Runs up the gut, and there he goes. And he'll slide down at about the 35-yard line. And he's shaken up.
If he'll go, absolute right move to go for it here.
Britt, nowhere to go. That D-line for Montana State getting it done again with the turnover on downs.
Montana State almost, it looked like they almost knew exactly what was coming. They blitzed right into it, so they made Britt pull the ball on the read option, and they had another man outside. They overload blitz right into the play.
Kenneth Iden with the stop for the Bobcats.
Kenny Hyde, another Bozeman product. Man, he has come on the scene for an injured Brody Grebe. And boy, is he taking advantage of his playing time. He's making plays.
Yeah, and it pays off because you have to just go out and play. And that was the best way to get a guy confidence. And no question, he's playing with that now as Elijah Elliott gets the carry and gets near midfield. Back to Elliott. First down and even more for Elijah Elliott.
Quarterback draw.
Yeah, White throw it.
Let Tommy be Tommy. First down, move the chains.
That was kind of cool because they did no back empty, right? And then they brought the tight end into the backfield. And then they ran quarterback draw with a lead blocker. And nice block by him as well.
459 total yards for this Bobcat offense. Getting to the outside, Elijah Elliott past the 30 and near the 27-yard line.
At one point, number 2 in the country. Hotter than heck. They've won the last 2 by, 1,000 to 7 or whatever you said a few minutes ago, Ben. And it's just crazy to see in a game of this magnitude to be watching what we're watching.
Montana State looking to keep that thing here in Bozeman. Fourth quarter next.
A tight contest. 18, you need a goal line stand to win. And then 19, it's a blowout here. 21, it's a blowout there. And now we got another blowout on our hands today, gentlemen.
That was a great run by Chambers and a nice job by Governor. Second effort all the way from the middle of the field to make the tackle on the sideline. Big 4th and short coming up here.
Malott goes under center. The jump pass from Derek Snell. Touchdown, Montana State, showing off the trickery. One tight end goes to another in Trayton Pickering.
22 personnel, 2 backs, got the big fullback, 2 tight ends. All Montana has watched on film is A-gap power and ISO with one bootleg. Now they pull a little trickery. Biggest game of the year, little jump pass, touchdown.
18-yard TD reception from Pickering. To Pickering, I should say. Into this game, obviously, with so many implications. Montana State trying to win at least a share of the Big Sky title for the first time since 2012. As Flowers will haul it in, and we'll get to about the 25-yard line. You take a look, talk coming into this matchup. They're playing for their playoff lives, basically, and it's been a rough afternoon, 48-7. And brought down near the 30-yard line. Lucas Johnson went down on their previous drive. Britt, lots of time, will use his legs. And he'll try to get out of bounds as he gets to the 39-yard line. Trying to escape and able to elude a tackle. Britt getting to the 45 and brought down near the 50. A big part of that linebacking crew for Montana State. Here's Britt with the keeper again, and it looks like he's going to be enough for a first down.
Montana State's defense, that was Alex Johnson out of Helena, Montana on that open field tackle.
Wide open space for Britt, and he'll slide.
Love you, Coop.
Rush of maybe about 2 on that run. Now bring up third down for Montana.
Beat up, and Montana State did it sort of together.
Harris on the ground, and he'll get enough for a first down.
The offense usually have a great defense, and they're playing really well today, aren't they? Up until that pass.
Yeah, Britt with a strike right there to Ryan Simpson to get them in the red zone. Ryan Simpson, a Bozeman kid. Britt under pressure, escapes 2 tackles, and he's got open turf. Britt inside the 10, and Britt leaps for the pylon, and stopped just short. Taking advantage of his opportunity here late in this one. And Montana, for the first time since the first quarter, gets into the end zone. But just under 8.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. And again, a great crowd on hand here at Bobcats Stadium. 22,037 on hand for the 121st edition of the Brawl of the Wild. And you just add in not just the game, but with all the pageantry with College Game Day highlighting the great state of Montana and a beautiful frigid day like this. I mean, you just got to love the atmosphere here.
Yeah, you had people with their shirts off in the stands. I mean, it was crazy, chanting all kinds of things. There was a pooch kick.
Yep. A called fair catch at around the 40-yard line.
Still in the game.
Elijah Elliott with a carry. By the way, that 22,037, the highest attendance ever here at Bobcats Stadium. And just overall this season, the 4 highest attendance numbers in Montana State Bobcat football history have all been here in the 2022 campaign.
Yeah, Coach. That's the way Montana State's selling it out.
Going to Trayton Pickering on the throw from Tommy Millard, gets near the 50. Well, I'm trying to remember who performed here back in the summer.
Coach, this is good. Yeah, I learned something every day from you. This is good.
Yeah, the kids can relate to that, right? Basketball shot clock.
And right now, 2nd and 3, Millard. Again to Trayton Pickering out in the flat. And another first down for the Bobcats. Chambers now in a QB. Chambers, he's got space. Chambers turning on the Jets inside the 10. And Chambers reaching for the goal line and stopped just short. Boy, this rushing attack, Montana, they just have no solutions today.
Well, I was going to say, you think Sean Chambers is going to call his number here?
And it gets tripped up, and a great open field tackle right there by Garrett Graves.
He's one of those really good instinctive players that's tough.
R.J. Fitzgerald getting his first carry today.
The gutsiest, smartest decisions ever by benching the starting quarterback and going with the young man out of Butte, and all he's done since is win.
How about another native Montanan? R.J. Fitzgerald gets the touchdown.
Coach R.J., as my son Jax would call him, everybody loves R.J., team captain. Swear to God, he's been here about 9 years now. Awesome for R.J. They know it, 3 minutes to go, and then the party's really going to begin here in Bozeman.
Hauled in from around the 6, Malik Flowers, who had that touchdown reception on the first offensive drive. And R.J. Fitzgerald there on the tackle. And again, senior day here at Bobcat Stadium. You see Callahan O'Reilly. Boy, what a big career he had. Ty Okada, Coy Steele. Boy, what a great story on him coming back from that knee injury last year against Portland State. Robbie Alston, who's been an important part of that wide receiver core. Yeah,
there's Coach Choate.
Yeah, there you go.
Coach Choate made it back for his boys last game. He's got his wife Janet. Guy worked his butt off. You know, he didn't get to play a ton, but special teams, and you know, compliment to him for sticking it out. And it's awesome.
But he did have that touchdown on that botched punt. And that one incomplete, trying to go to Flowers right there.
It'll be interesting.
Yes, it will.
Britt floats it up, batted up in the air, incomplete.
You know, have they earned it? That's what the selection committee is going to decide tomorrow.
Britt with a strike to Flowers. And a first down for the Griz.
The talent and the coaching. I mean, there are some fabulous players here, like Britt right there.
Yeah, how about this run from Britt, who's now leading the Griz in rushing.
If they allow Montana in, that there could be a record 6 this year. It's just going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. Party the next day, and I'm way in the back. And I look at my wife and I go, that's not North Dakota State next, is it? After Incarnate Word. I'm going, oh God, all roads usually run through Fargo at this time of year, Coach.
Yeah.
Cole Grossman with the touchdown for Montana.
I think it's going to come back.
It's coming back, yep. Grizzlies, but just the entire great state of Montana.
It was pretty awesome, too, how much flack they were giving Herb Street for his outfit. You know, it's like, hey, buddy, where do you think, is that how Montanans dress? Now that we've officially finished Coach Vigen's second year, at least regular season-wise, he has lost to Division I Oregon State, Division I Wyoming, North Dakota State in the national championship, and this outfit in white Missoula last year. Unbelievable start by Coach Vigen and this staff. Compliments to them on the game plan.
Well, touchdown Tommy Millard, financial engineering major and thinks med school. He's a 4.0 student.
And there's the rush to the trophy, as it will return to Bozeman, and the Montana State Bobcats, for the first time since 2012, will win the Big Sky title. And of course, the question becomes, will it be shared or an outright? We'll find out later as the trophy comes back to Bozeman.
It's taken a bunch of big fellas to carry that trophy.
It's over 300 pounds, Coach. I mean, it takes some big dudes.
306 pounds,
yes,
I believe.
Yes, you can't carry that with one fella.
Get a hernia or something.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, pandemonium. The fans are running onto the field. Little celebration in Bozeman.
Final stats between these two squads. I mean, 439 yards on the ground for Montana State, 561 total for a team in Montana who had, absolute domination controlling opposing run offenses. The Bobcats they said, no, we don't care about that. We're going to run free on the field. A great afternoon for some football, some intense rivalry football, and some great work by our entire MTN crew, as that will do it here from Bobcat Stadium. Once again, the final score, the Montana State Bobcats 55, the Montana Grizzlies 21. For Jay Cohn, Ashley Washburn, Marty Morningweg, and Ty Gregorak, I'm Ben Creighton saying so long from Bozeman, Montana, where the Great Divide Trophy comes back to Bozeman. So long, everyone.